Story time with Dazza. I was in my local supermarket, as we call them in the UK, just over the road from where I live, literally yesterday. I'm talking early in the morning now, the next day. But it was a funny thing that happened. There was this crackhead lady. I mean, if she wasn't a crackhead, she was definitely a drug user. You could tell to look at her like she was a state. And she was trying to argue her way into the store because the security guards, two male security guards, were blocking her. It was just her. She didn't seem to be with anyone, and she was just shouting and swearing and going absolutely apeshit because they wouldn't let her in the shop. Now, my logical guess is that she's a shoplifter. She's been in there before robbing stuff, so they're not letting her in anymore. They're just telling her to go away. And in her mind, she thought by talking to other staff that weren't security guards in the store, they might let her in. She even shouted at me at one point because I was leaving, so I was walking towards her, beyond the security gates, and she definitely was talking to me, and she expected me, for some reason, to go and get some other staff for her. And she thought for some reason that she could talk her way into the store. Well, if the security guards aren't letting you in, other members of staff aren't going to let you in either. She's probably just her drug-induced mind believing that she could do that. But yeah, I mean, my logical guess is the reason they wouldn't let her in is she's previously robbed the place. She's clearly a shoplifter, almost sure she's a shoplifter. And she's been caught robbing from the store before, so they're not letting her in anymore. I overheard some of the stuff they were saying to her. They were just telling her to go away, basically, just leave. And I think if she kept going on and shouting and swearing and making a scene, they'd probably just end up having to call the police. But I would think that she'd leave before the police arrive. You know, if they called the police, she'd disappear. I doubt she'd want to have a chat with the police. But yeah, making a proper scene, proper shouting and swearing and going ape shit. But yeah, the life of a crackhead, eh? Don't do drugs, kids. Definitely don't do drugs. It's a slippery slope. Bye.